Hi, and welcome to my video on making Colombian empanadas. So, first we're going to start out with the filling. What you'll need to add oil to cover the bottom of the pot. This is where we're going to be making some rice mixed with some really awesome flavors. You can use olive oil, but right now for this I am using vegetable oil. I'm also boiling some chicken with some seasonings. Got garlic in there, got some herbs, and I'm just waiting for this to get a little bit hot. Then I add some chopped green onions, and I chop up tomatoes and red bell peppers. You can use different bell peppers, like green bell peppers, and then you mix it all together. I added 2 cups of water, a little bit of sazon Goya, you can get this at any store, a pinch of salt, and some vegetables, just because I like to add some of that. Now we add 1 cup of rice into our mix, and we bring it to a boil after we mix it all together on high heat. Once it is boiling, you want to change it to low heat setting, and then you want to make sure you cover it. Just like this. So all that boiling, and then you're going to cover it. Now for the dough. So here we're going to cheat a little bit, and we're just going to get store-bought discos para empanadas. These are little dough discs. If I were to make them myself, I'd probably use wheat flour and lots of butter, and make sure that they are rolled to about a 1/4 inch thick, like this. Now I want to make sure I mix my rice with the shredded chicken. Make sure it's all nice and mixed in there. And I just go on the heat to make sure it's all nice and hot. And when it's all mixed together, it looks like this. Very delicious. I also made a batch with beef crumbles. These are meatless beef for vegetarians because my sister is a vegetarian. Now you want to make sure that you have lots of oil and get ready to fry. Traditionally, you would heat this 3 times, but I'm not going to do this for now. But now we're going to put it all together. So here you have the discs, and you can see that they're pretty thin, about a 1/4 inch thick. And this is my mom here, she's helping me. You want to make sure you put all that stuffing in there. It might even look like it's not going to close, but that's okay. And that's exactly how my parents taught me. You just want to make sure you stuff it nice and neat. And then you want to make sure you're squeezing. So you want to make sure you're just kind of squeezing at the edges. Like so. And I gave my mom a fork right here. This fork is going to be very important in us sealing these little pastries. So now you can see my mom's about to use the fork to seal these nice and tight. You want to make sure they are completely sealed because when you fry them, you don't want them to pop open. And here's another example of how we can put it all together to make the empanada shape. So again, you can see that she is squeezing at the ends just to make sure everything stays in. But what's really going to seal them is that fork. So pressing that fork nice and tight. Some people also fold the pastry over, and that's fine too. Whatever's gonna seal all that delicious filling in there will be fine. And after you have made them all, into the fryer they go. They go for about 2 minutes on each side, or until they're golden brown like you see here. So I have some frying, and I have some that are already done. Now for the ají, that delicious sauce, you're going to want a whole lime. So squeeze that lime. Make sure you have minced green onions, tomatoes, and cilantro. Mince means finely chopped, so you want to make sure they're nice and tiny. Then you add a little bit of salt to your liking, and then you just add all that into the lime juice and the water. Super delicious. This is one of my favorite sauces ever. You don't have to just add it onto empanadas. You can add it on really anything. I love cilantro, so we usually use a lot. So my mom's mixing it nice in there. And for the spiciness, if I had a jalapeno pepper, I would have chopped it and added it on there. But I don't have jalapeno peppers right now, so I'm just adding some sriracha sauce. It is not Colombian at all, it is not traditional, but it does give it that spicy flavor. Mix it all together, and now it's ready. We have the empanadas with the ají, and it is so delicious. I like to just bite into it and then add the ají right in the pocket. So delicious. I wish you could try it with me. And I hope you enjoyed this video.